We took our neighbor Mrs. Shaila Bambawale and her younger sister Madhuri Kasbekar for a holiday to Alibag for the Diwali in 2012. En route, we halted at Lonavala at the Ramachi Point, saw the Duke's Nose and had some wonderful garam garam bhuttas. About 10 kilometers short of Alibag, we stopped at a place called JM Ventures, which was an sale point for high-end statues, household furniture and the like. All the items were way out of our budget, but it was worth seeing all of them. After seeing this place, we reached our resort Sagar Darshan just in time for lunch. Had a nice homely lunch and in the evening decided to go for a walk on the beach and see the setting sun. This is all our crowd walking along the beach. That is Shaila and Ujwala enjoying their shadow. I seem to have laid a rock egg. That's my daughter Achita enjoying the cool breeze in the setting sun. Shaila having a walk in the waves. There were some very hi-fi bungalows along the beach end, most of them empty. This was our room with the beds in it, and that's the mascot of the resort by the name of Sweetie. These are the Mr. and Mrs. Apte, the owners of Sagar Darshan. Later next day, we decided to visit Mumbai by ferry from Alibag to Gateway of India at Colaba. This is the Mundua Jetty, from where we caught a ferry which takes about 45 minutes ride to Gateway. We are sitting in the ferry at present. This is the view of the Gateway of India as we were approaching Colaba. The famous iconic Taj Mahal and the Chhatrapati Shivaji statue in front of it. We took a taxi cab and went for a drive. This is Marine Drive. Later on, we visited the Flora Fountain. All items along Colaba. This is the St. Thomas Cathedral, which had some wonderful colored painting, glass paintings, and some beautiful marble statues. Most of the statues and all were correlated with some army units or the other. After visiting the place, we went for a bit of shopping along the Colaba Causeway and had some beautiful cold ganna juice. Then we visited the Jahangir Art Gallery and had lunch at the Samovar restaurant in the gallery itself. We did visit Leopold Cafe and the Bademia restaurant, which is famous for biryani and chicken items, and back to the Gateway Jetty to come back to Alibag. Diwali was celebrated at Sagar Darshan. This is the neighboring Kolivada on the Sasavne beach. All the fisher folks are busy fishing with their boats. The crabs had made wonderful designs of their homes. I am sitting just outside the Sagar Darshan gate. The sea is hardly 30 meters away. Then we went to see the Karmakar Museum, which is just opposite the Sagar Darshan resort. Some beautiful statues. That's not a real buffalo, that's a statue. Later on, next day, we went to see the fish markets at Chondi and Alibag. We did buy a lot of fish. We also visited the various points in Alibag and the local market too. We bought a sari for Mrs. Apte, the owner of the resort. In the evening, we sat out near the resort gate and celebrated the Diwali with some Goan port wine. The sea waves were just about 15 or 20 feet away from where we are sitting. And we had brought some Diwali lamps to light as it was Diwali season. The Goan port wine was excellent. And that is the outer gate where we used to sit. Just outside the gate are some beautiful Kevada plant trees which give sweet smelling Kevada flowers. This is the Apte family with their mascot Sweetie. This is myself near the Kevada plant roots. The roots are very fantastically formed. And Alibag is famous for fish and crabs, of course. And a last view of the Sasavne beach at Alibag. This was the neighboring bungalow which we were told that it belonged to some shippy. And these are the two buildings of the Sasavne resort. Very colorful. And the resort mascot. And that's the gate leading to the sea.